again with special guest Daisy, because she's very insistent that we hang out together all of the time when I'm not in the office. And I'm going to do 2 videos in quite quick succession because it's been a very busy day. A lot has been happening today, but in the first one I just want to let you know that, as you might remember, in the last state budget that was handed down, the government agreed to implementing a funding scheme for changing places, which, if you've been following my page for a while, you probably know are the high level accessible toilets. So as well as things like handrails and extra space, they also have an adult sized changing table and an electronic hoist to help a person get lifted on and off that change table. And this is a really important change because there are about 14,000 people already in South Australia who need this kind of assistance, who at the moment, without changing places in South Australia, because SA is the last state or territory not to have any officially fully accredited changing places toilets in this state, those people are basically either very limited in where they can go out, or they are forced to change on the floor of a public toilet, or they're forced to remain in soiled and dirty clothing if they do have a continence episode while out in public. So this is a really important step forward that, thanks to Dignity Party's lobbying together with yours, we have managed to get the government to agree to giving us in the state budget, us as the state, $200,000 for an incentive scheme to get these toilets built. And the idea is that with the first $200,000, 5 toilets, 5 changing places will be built, and that will include funding from both state government, local government and businesses. So for example, if the toilet is being built in a shopping centre, we would expect the developer of that shopping centre to put in some of the funding as well. It is questionable as to whether $200,000 will be enough, given that, according to my calculations, 5 changing places could cost up to $500,000 if built from scratch. Of course, the costs will vary depending on what facilities are in the toilets and whether they're built from scratch or are built from built in an existing room. But nevertheless, $200,000 is a great step forward to finally help South Australia catch up to other states in terms of having changing places available for those thousands of people that need them. So given that the government has agreed to this funding, they have also yesterday launched a survey on Your Say, the government's Your Say website, asking for feedback about where those changing places toilets should be situated, should be built. I know from the surveys that I've done in the past, a lot of you are very keen to see them in metro locations, like for example the Oval, the new Royal Adelaide Hospital, and facilities like that. But it's important to remember that this is a statewide scheme, so I'd love to see people in regional areas as well getting into this, because we do need them all across the state to properly service everyone in our community. And I was in the Riverland this weekend just gone, and I know that disability accessibility or universal accessibility is really something that is on their minds and of great importance to them because of the ageing population. So I'll link that survey below. Please have your say before the 31st of September when the survey closes, and let's make sure that we get these initial 5 built in the right locations, because I'm very keen to continue lobbying to make sure that we do get more than 5. We know that to keep up with other states and the needs of our ageing and changing population, that is what we will need. And thank you all so much who've already joined this fight. Please make sure that you continue to do so by completing the survey, which I will link below. And I hope to see you again very soon. In fact, you probably will, because I will return shortly, hopefully with another video about access cabs and the stop work meeting which happened today, which I was fortunate to be part of. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. If not, I will link the survey below and you can complete that. And thank you all so much to everyone who has helped us lobby so far for this great change, and I'm really excited for what is to come. Daisy, do you want to say goodbye? No. She's fixated on the clothing line, I think. Alright, thank you. Bye.